The three daughters ended up in the top 10 in the world in the 90s. More than 10 years ago, I was coaching Grigor Dimitrov. I went with him to a club in Bulgaria, which was his club when he was younger. I went there and I met an old lady who was around 80 years old. She was incredible. First of all, she was champion of Bulgaria for 8 consecutive years when she was young. Best tennis player in Bulgaria. But at that time it was ex-USSR. She never made an international career because she was not allowed to travel. But she was every year champion of Bulgaria. And then she had children. She had 3 daughters and she trained all those girls to become the best tennis players they could. And they became champion for their age in Bulgaria. But the fact that at that time it was not USSR anymore, they were allowed to travel. But they were allowed to travel without their mom, because otherwise Bulgaria was scared that the mom would escape with the children. So imagine those kids, 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old, traveling on tour to play tournaments alone without their mom. So they were writing letters to their mom, and the mom was receiving the letters maybe 1 or 2 weeks later. That was incredible. And the story is really incredible because the 3 daughters ended up in the top 10 in the world in the 90s. The name? Maleeva. Very famous name in tennis.